then there is glorification. Justification, for those that preach, well, I believe in the finished work of Calvary, so I don't need to speak in tongues, I don't need to do anything else because he did it all at Calvary. I get what you're saying, but you're stuck in justification. Justification, yes, deals with the finished work of Calvary, meaning that when Christ died and offered the blood and took the blood to the mercy seat and went down into hell, took the keys from Satan and freed those that were in hell, only to then get a new body, come back through the grave, out of the grave, so that he can show us that he is truly God of heaven and earth and that all power is in his hands. Yes, that deals with the justification, meaning that we are saved from the penalty of sin or the penalty of death. All of us deserve to die. All of us deserve to be on the cross. It was us that should have been there. We were guilty, but he took it all for us and paid the price. That's what justification means. It means I'm saved from the penalty of sin. That is the finished work of Calvary. You ain't got to die. He died. Yet, justification does not mean that there's nothing for us to do. We don't need to talk about sanctification, but it's still Bible. Sanctification is the second phase. It is the responsibility that you and I have. Don't tell me that God doesn't partner with believers. Don't tell me that God doesn't partner with us or require partnership with him. How do I know it? We see the principle of partnership between God and man with Moses. The first time God did all the work for him. I know we look at the 10 Commandments and we talk about the law aspect, but I want to take you deeper than just the law. I want you to see how they were developed. Remember the first set of 10 Commandments, God wrote on them and he heated out the mountain. Moses didn't have to do nothing but carry it. Moses didn't have to do nothing but carry it. God did all the work. He carved it out and he wrote on it. He carved it out and he wrote on it. He carved it out and he wrote on it. But when Moses came down out of the mountain, saw the rebellion of the people, saw the sin of the people, it vexed him as a leader and it caused him to retaliate and forget that what he carried was too precious to waste on the negligence of people, because as much as you lead them forward, it's still up to them to decide if they're going to follow through with it. So Moses, in his humanity, decided to destroy what God made easy for him. Just like Adam messed it up. When God made man in the garden, God made it easy for man. God said you can have everything except one. But because man was driven by his own lust and his humanity, he messed up what was easy. So Moses messed up what God made easy. I know we often say, why God does it this way, why God does it that way, why all of this calamity is happening. But do you not understand how much God tries to make it easy for us in the beginning, but we set ourselves up to see the other side of God? I know you don't like it. I know. But I'm just trying to help you. So a lot of times, the way God starts is by making it easy for us. We mess it up. And so Moses breaks the commandments that God carved out and wrote on it. That God carved out and wrote on it. And he messes it up. But God says that what I gave you is of so much value, I'm not going to let you destroy what I gave you. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on them again. But how you going to get them? You going to carve them out. I'm going to partner with you. You're going to have to put some sweat equity into this. You're going to have to put some blood into this. You're going to have to put some effort into this. And then I'll bless it. I'll then write on it. I'll write on the tablets of your heart. But you got to make yourself ready first. The principle in this is sanctification. God says you got to do your part. You got to carve yourself out. Jesus. You got to carve yourself out. You got to put yourself in a position where you say, God, I sacrifice. I'm willing to carve out myself from the rest. Notice what the stones are, the tablets are. They are separated from the mountain. What is sanctification? To be separated. So I know you never look at sanctification with this text, but I'm going to show you another side of it. It means to be cut away. It means to be set apart. And that's what God required Moses, because he said, I'm going to partner with you, because maybe you will value it more when you've had to put some effort into it. So when I worship God, when I praise him, I recognize the sacrifice that's been made with it. I'm not just praising him because Festus.